There we go. Ooh, it's a little bit cooler out here. You know, it's been about 65 to 80. I think it hit like 84 yesterday. It's been a week for that. We're going to get a little mail here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what fall Santa brought us today. Some kind of letter for my grandmother, who's been passed away for a while now, so that's kind of sad and untimely for this video. But anyway, yeah, I was just saying I didn't expect it to be so cool out here. It's probably about 60 right now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I got more mail I need to bring in, so should have plenty of towels here. Cool. It's about 4 a.m. I think it's October the 15th, 2023 on a Sunday. And we are going to the gym. Let's see if I can set that up somehow. Yeah, so we are going to the gym. It's kind of become like a non-negotiable to go to the gym on mornings I'm not working. And I don't know if you can hear me over the engine now. I'm sure you can. But yeah, I wouldn't even... What are you talking about? Oh, I thought it was out of gas. I was like, come on, man. I just put gas in this thing. But yeah, I wouldn't even call it discipline. I just call it like automatic. It's just like it's like normal now. You know, you're not working in the morning. You go to the gym, whatever. You know, and I really wasn't looking forward to this one because I wish I could dim these. The days that I least want to go to the gym sometimes are the ones I'm most excited about, because after the workout I'll be even more pumped mentally, well physically too, but I'll be even more pumped mentally for knowing that I went and I accomplished that. And I'm also don't look forward to going to the gym on days after or mornings after I binge ate. Like yesterday I had like fucking 4,000 calories. I had like ice cream, mashed potatoes. I could go down the list, and I don't even know where that came from. I normally don't have like urges like that to fucking eat a whole plate of food or 2 or 3 all at once. But it was all crammed into one like 30-minute eating session. And the thing about weightlifting is you shouldn't regret that, because a lot of that, if it's in between lifts, it goes straight to your muscles, and you should feel good about it. But anyway, the point I was making is on days after I binge eat, I just, obviously you're sluggish, but once you start lifting, you're like, oh, there's where that energy is. There's where that energy is that I took in yesterday, right there. But anyway, yeah, here we go. And we're going to go for power sets on the bench. And we're going to do more sets than we ever have. I'm going to go with 8 sets on the bench today. That'll be a personal record. And we're going to try to do 45 and a 10 on each side. And then we're going to go for overload on the stair machine, which is 20 minutes at level 2, which I've never done before. And the stair thing isn't the big one. The bench is the big one today. Like, that's the one I had like fucking in my head. And the other one is probably hamstrings. Hamstrings I never get to for some reason. That it's just the one thing I loathe doing hamstring curls, but I have to do them. Anyway, I mean, I did some on Tuesday, but they were half-assed. And the other thing, what the fuck was the other thing I was going to do that's really, really important? Oh, yeah. I was going to do squats with the kettlebell, and I'm going to try to do 5 sets of 20. I'm going to try. And last week I did 3 sets of 20. Today we're going to do 5. And those are the only thing that matter. Like, fucking, if I fit something else in there, like, I see the pull-up bar, and I'm like, hey, let's do a set of pull-ups, or one or two. Like, I'll hit that on the way to the stair machine. But you know what? I don't really regret not hitting a plan. Like, if I fucking skip the stair machine today, I'm not gonna cry about it. There's not gonna be tears coming out of my eyes. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna do that and put our seatbelt on and come home and listen to some music and do some album homework, which is a lot this month because there's a lot of really good albums. I listened to 5 yesterday, 2 which were shit, 3 which were bangers. But yeah, we're gonna do all that and make it a day. I had turkey loaf for a carb load 2 hours ago, and I did a new thing where I took my creatine 30 minutes before my pre-workout because I want my creatine to be kind of soaked within my loins. And pre-workout you can pretty much take like right before your workout. Get those electrolytes flowing at any time you want to, and that's always enjoyable. But yeah, the creatine's already in me. I took a chromium, I took a vitamin D3 about an hour ago, and I also took a multivitamin. Okay, let's go get it done. We're gonna rock and roll and all that good stuff. Yeah, and another point I wanted to make while I wait at this forever red light that I have to fight through every day. This red light normally takes like 5 minutes. And honestly, a lot of people in my neighborhood, they run the shit, you know, and like it's night and it's fucking Saturday night, Sunday morning, so you know the cops are out. You know, one could probably catch me running this thing, so I'm gonna chill. This is a pretty busy street during the day, but anyway. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to add. I've been kind of he reached out to me. Andrew Malcolmson reached out to me because he saw I was like on the same kind of plan that he was. And a lot of these personal trainers, if they see somebody that's a potential client or is doing kind of the same things that they are, they'll reach out to them. And it's not always for to sign them on or get money from them or anything. A lot of these guys will just hit me up and be like, hey, what are you doing? Can I get any tips from you? Can I give you tips? Can I help you out in your routine or whatever? And he reached out to me and he said, hey man, thanks for the support. He kind of asked me about what's my daily like, what's my maintenance like, and I told him I'm kind of in a 3-week plateau. There was a point where I weighed at 194 last month, and I haven't hit that since. I mean, mainly due to like a water deload. And he said that to reset my metabolism, I should go above calorie maintenance for like 3 weeks. And what's funny is I've already been kind of considering doing that, and that's one of the reasons I overate yesterday. Not only was I fucking hungry as shit, but I was like, maybe this is a good idea to overeat for a day to reset my metabolism temporarily. So I'm going to try that for a little while and still mix in the workouts and everything, and we'll see what happens. But yeah. So Andrew Malcolmson, really nice guy. He's kind of a hybrid athlete where he trains endurance just as hard as he trains his size, like his weightlifting. So he'll go hard on endurance, like super athlete events, as well as increasing his size. So that's kind of interesting because it's kind of two polar opposites that kind of tear at each other there. So he must really work hard at what he does. But he's a really young cat. He kind of reminds me of Sam Sulek. He's probably fucking 22, 23 years old. And like Sam's 21. He's got his own YouTube video. And there's like senior doctors that watch Sam's YouTube channel because that dude is so well spoken and he just knows a lot. He's got a lot of knowledge. I mean, not only for his age, he'd have a lot of knowledge if he was like in his 50s. And he's also motivational as well. But yeah, and we're gonna take it easy on the crunches for a week at least. I've had a twinge in my back for 3 or 4 days, so whenever I do that, I take it easy on the runner stretches, and I take it easy on any kind of ab work. And personal trainers that are weight lift oriented will always tell you to don't even worry about your abs. I do, and I work them out pretty hard. But if you do have any kind of back issues, it's always smart to kind of like rear back on the ab work. But I just like, and I don't even do it to build my abs. I do it because it feels good to me when my abs are sore. Like if I walk around and my abs are sore, I get more of a mental pump from that than if my like chest is sore or my arms are sore. Like when my abs are sore, that it's like a constant reminder that I did some really good work in the past day or two. But anyway, yeah, Andrew Malcolmson, fucking cool guy, and he hasn't asked me for money yet, so that's very cool. And anyway, yeah, rock hard. We're almost at the gym. Let's try not to freeze to death. I'm wearing these skimpy clothes. I'm like almost shivering over here. And I like that. I like that. All right, we went in at 4. It's around 5:50 now. Man, I only planned on going in there for like 45 minutes, and God, been in there for like more than 100 minutes. That was more than we thought, and honestly, man, it must have been the ice cream yesterday, huh? Who knows, man? Yeah, it was probably a lot of that. I went straight to my muscles because they needed it. But I did the 4 things I said I was going to do. The bench, the squats, the hamstrings, and the Stairmaster. I set personal records on all 4. All 4. And honestly, if I tried doing what I did on the Stairmaster like back in February, it would have killed me. Like, honestly, like they would have had to call the ambulance for me if I tried that today. But yeah, zone 5 on that pretty much for the whole 20 minutes, which is around 165 beats per minute. I can't go 170 anymore because my cardiovascular system like improves every time. But yeah, you try going zone 5 on anything more than 10 minutes and man, it'll kick your ass so good. So good. And I went 20 minutes on that personal record. I did 8 sets on the bench press. Did 2 extra sets on the sitting bench press as a bonus, which was cool, just for that extra pump. And the same with the squats. I did 2 Arnold squats bonus, and I did 2 machine squats bonus. So that was like 9 sets in all for the squats. I'm really gonna feel that tomorrow. Like really gonna feel that. It's going to be hard to get my 8,000 steps in at work tomorrow. But what was the other thing I did? I even did some treadmill. I sprinted. I just had that extra energy in me. I could have gone farther. I could have gone harder on the Stairmaster, but did pretty good on that. We're going to try a couple new supplements next week. There's a sleep supplement I can't remember the name of. We're going to try ashwagandha. We're going to try beta-alanine, which on some of the more expensive pre-workouts it comes in that, but the one I have is kind of a cheapo. It's just got the basics, which I need anyway. So I'm going to try to add in some beta-alanine. And honestly, I just try new stuff every month just to kind of keep my body guessing. Like kind of the same thing I do when I'm on the Stairmaster. I always use the random mode. I never know what it's going to do to my body. You know, it might be an easy day. It might be all like 1 and 3s. It hit me with a lot of 5s today. It'll shock my body as well as my mind, but it hit me pretty good today. I'm level 2. That random button, man, you never know it's gonna hit you, whether it'll shock you. You'll be like, oh shit, what is it? Where are we? You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. But anyway, that was a good workout. I'm not sure what we're gonna eat post-workout. Probably some oatmeal, since we already had some turkey loaf at 1 a.m. But man, I had a lot of thoughts in there. You know, a lot of my thoughts come to me while I'm working out. Most of my creative thoughts come to me while I'm working out. I don't really come up with any ideas when I'm sitting at home in the bed. More like loathing myself, you know? And you can't really come up with any ideas in like a little bout of self-loathing. So anytime I'm in the shower or I'm working out, I'm on the treadmill, I come up with a lot of things. But yeah. And God, there was one more thing I wanted to say. I'm sure I'll come up with it in a second. But yeah, it feels great out here. It's feels good to get that workout in. I was real close to not working out today. My back was still pretty twinged in there, especially when I did the Arnold squats with the barbell. That was the first time I've ever done an Arnold squat in that gym. And it feels good to do something new every time. You're like, okay, we're new horizons. But I just felt like trying one. And the first one felt pretty great, and the second one kind of twinged my back. So I might not do that one until my back is fully healed again. But those four exercises I did today, maybe including the bench press, because depending on how much weight you're doing on the bench press, it's not that difficult. But the other three, the Stairmaster, the hamstring curl, and the squats, those are arguably the three most difficult exercises in the gym. And I set records on all three of those today, so man, you got to be feeling good about that. And you know, this past week, I've kind of noticed, you know, I'm becoming like one of the more like buff dudes in there. So really, there's no more like self-esteem issues or second guessing or anything like that. I started looking around and being like, you know what? Like, this is becoming like a normal thing for me. I'm becoming like one of the regulars in here. Each time I peek in the mirror, I'm like, I just got to be really, really grateful about how much my body has changed and all the work I put in to change it. You know, because I think no matter what size you are, how much you've accomplished, you're always going to second guess yourself. Always. You can be in the best shape in the world, I think. You know, like Michael Phelps at his peak is probably like, man, I could do more. But you really just got to sit back and be like, fuck, you know, I'm doing really good. I look great. I feel great. Working out is normalized. Everything's coming together. And yeah. And I really, really, really got to take a pee. I got to take a pee, man. Thank God. Well, thankfully, I'm only about 5 minutes away from the house now. But after that pee, that good old hot pee, I'm gonna take a little bike ride around the neighborhood. Just kind of cool down and get a load of this weather, man, because, you know, it's Louisiana. We only get weather like this every 2 or 3 months out of the year, so you gotta savor it. But that's it, man. That's my blog. Keep on rocking, keep on rolling. Oh, I'm such a nerd, huh? And after a good pump like that, your testosterone spikes for like an hour or so. And I think that's what we're going to attribute the voice change to. I'm honestly not trying to change my voice. That's just it just changes after a pump like that. It's that testosterone spike. I swear to God, that's what it is. Yeah, get those testes, baby. Get those testes. Alright, we got a little armadillo coming up here. I hope I don't scare him away. Let me see if he's still up here. He's gonna be, oh, I think it's the next house. Let me see. Yeah, I think he's coming up right here. Where'd you go, buddy? Let me see where this guy is. I think I spooked him the first time. Maybe. Where did you go? You hiding out? Yeah, I think I spooked him the first time. That sucks. He'll be back. Oh, I think I hear him back there. Is that you? Yeah, totally. I passed him out. Anyway. I'm sure he was doing his cute little dance for me. So yeah, we're gonna skip the oatmeal today. You know, a lot of people preach about oatmeal, and it really is great for filling you up because it really packs a punch as far as protein's concerned for how filling it is. But we're skipping the oatmeal. We're just gonna go with a protein shake. We're doing one of these boys, and one of these boys. So this is going to have about 100 plus grams of protein in it. I'm probably not going to drink the whole thing. I think I'm probably going to drink about 70% of this. And one thing I noticed that was kind of educational and cool is that this has got beta-alanine in it, as well as some other cool things like L-glutamine, which is great for weightlifters, and it's got your BCAAs, which is great for recovery. Anyway, yeah, let's, oh yeah, we got one of these boys. How fun is that? And off we go.